Hi everybody, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a plan with me. I'm going to have a spread featuring the new Sunkissed collection, which is a collab between Martinez Sticker Company, Stick with Catie, and Silas Co. So if you'd like to see that, stay tuned. Okay, first I'm going to do a quick flip through of the things that I got. So I'll kind of start, move these to the side. We'll start with Silas Co. So these will be the dolls that are in the collection. So first we have this beautiful doll right here. I love her. She's so cute. And then we have this cute little girl in the coconut. I wish there was more than one of these because she's absolutely adorable. We have this girl with a cute little bathing suit and the pineapple on her head. We have the girl in all white. This would have been great for Memorial Day because I know you wear white between Memorial Day and Labor Day typically. Here's this girl with the cute palm earrings and she has the cute cocktail. And then I have this girl right here. I love her braids. Oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. And then there's this one. This one's one of my favorites. It's the girl like taking the Polaroid, and this actually is one of the sheets that you'll see from Martinez Sticker Company that's in her Polaroid as well. And then it also has the beach essentials that kind of come with it. So you have like a little Polaroid, the camera, the sunglasses, and the sunscreen. And so those would be the dolls from Silas Co. Move those to the side for a moment. And then I did get a few from Stick with Catie. This is my first time I actually ordered from her. So I got Nina. I have a mini doll of Jenna. I just love how she's sitting in this, and I wanted to save this for my skinny mini that I do. And then I also got Aubrey. I'll probably go back and place another order. I just happened to get a couple quickly to, try to get some. And I love it because, she has the dolls, and, I know, half of these girls in the community. So it's, so cute to see, some of these people, actually Kira's right here, and then Aimee is right here. And so there are two that are in the collab with Catie as well too. So I love that she throws in these cards as well. And then, Kendra's on the team with us, so is Jerica. So it's kind of fun to see these people that I know in the community. I also did get a few of the terrible washi papers from Stick with Catie. So I got the Monsteras. I got this Sunkissed one, which is kind of like an ombre sunset. And then I also got the palm leaves. Again, I do probably have to go back and get more because then I keep seeing more that I want. So of course, we'll be getting some more soon. And then my last ones I got are going to be Martinez Sticker Company. So this is the same one that's in the Polaroid picture as the one with the Silas Co doll. So these are going to be your Polaroid beach scenes. So we have these beautiful Polaroids. We've got Tropical Plant Life, Blushfield Blooms, Sun Petal Blooms, got Sunlit Blooms, Verdant Solstice Blooms. I love these. So actually, let me skip over. We have the Tropical Bouquets, and then I think I did the Sunlit Blooms. And then I kind of mixed these up. I had them in order before, but we do have a couple palm trees. So I did print out multiple just because I wanted to put some palm trees in a scene. I printed out more bouquets. We have the Tropical Greenery. And then I wanted to show because she does have the large palm trees as well. So you can see the size difference. You're only going to get a couple on this sheet, but I figured, we could kind of mix and match and do a couple different ones there. I may even print this one out in a bigger size because I do printables, and then that way I could have one because I do print and I plan in a big planner, so I'd probably do that in a little bit. Let's see. So I did get some quotes from. So we have these drinks, which next drink please. I have these summer quotes. So you have sunsets and palm trees, summer always, sun-kissed and salty. Sun-kissed, if I can say it, I cannot talk today. Sun-kissed skin and salty hair, soul full of sunshine, here comes the sun, summer, and self-care. Every summer has its own story. Sun-kissed in a sunshine state of mind, friend, sun, sand, and sea. That sounds like a summer to me. Take me where summer never ends, and hello, summer. And I did get some of the boxes. I, again, need to go back and get more because they have these really pretty golden color, which I don't have, but I did get the gradient boxes. So I did print out a couple of those because I love the ombre effect. And then I got the dark olive green because that's kind of unique. I have the salmon, this color ones, and then I also have the dark maroon. And then I did the beach time doodles. And then she has these travel ones, which I thought were really cool. So we have a travel essentials. This was actually Kendra's idea to kind of do like a page of travel essentials. And so I think it's really fun. This plane I did draw before. She had it on, I believe, Tracy's freebie sheet. But you know, of course, she made it a little bit bigger for the full-size sheet. And then we have the adventure quotes. So I'm not going to read all these, but that would be if, you know, we're ever doing a travel spread. So that's what I've got from the collection. Again, like I said, I do have to go back and buy more because this collection is absolutely beautiful. And I just think this color palette is so unique. So we're going to go ahead and grab this week's spread. All right. So we'll go ahead and pull it out. And then let's see. So I think I want to do some blooms in some of the girls. So let's see here. I do love these Polaroid beach scenes too. I might save these though because my birthday's in June and I kind of want to do like a fun birthday spread. So I think what I'm going to do, I purposely printed out a couple different pages of some of these because I was like, all right, if I have a big planner, I'm going to do a few, but I almost think I want to do the blooms and maybe some of the palm trees. All right, so let me pull I love the beach time doodles too. All right, so I'm going to save the Polaroid scenes. Let me put some of the boxes to the side here because we're definitely going to use some boxes. Definitely need some quotes as well. Let's see. I'm going to save the drinks for a different spread. So I'm going to use some of the palm trees. So I think I'm going to do the blooms, not the bouquets in this spread. Just because I wanted to do kind of like a palm, like in floral spread. So I think I'm going to do the sunlit blooms just because, actually no, I'm going to do a mixture of a couple of different ones. Just because I think, you know, all the color palette goes so well together. So I think that what we can do is, you know, kind of mix and match the blooms a little bit and give a little bit of variety on the spread. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to start with the large palm tree. I did want to put that down, I think over here by the sidebar. Let's see. Yeah, scoot this up so we can see. It's kind of hard when you have a big planner just because. Let me see if I can just adjust my camera a little bit. Okay, see if that's a little bit better. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the large palm tree. So I'll get that kind of as like a starting point. Let's see here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that down first. You know what, I actually printed out some of Darby sand. So let me grab those scraps. So I have the Talk to the Sand by Planet Darby. I did want to put some of this down too to kind of tie it in so it looks like a little beach tropical-y scene. So let's go ahead and I think I'm going to have it come off the page and then I can use these palm fronds in a different section. So that way it kind of caps off the sidebar there. All right, so I'm going to cut the excess off. Realize I can't cut very well today. It's been a while since I've done a plan with me, so I'm a little bit rusty with this. Actually, I think it was the last time when Martinez Sticker Company and Silas Co did a collab was the last time I did a plan with me. So my goal is to try to get a little more plan with me's done throughout the year. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm actually going to lift up this palm tree a tad just so I can tuck under the sand. I should plan this stuff out well before I do it. I don't really want it to come up as high as it is, so let's see, we'll put it kind of like right there, just to give it a little bit of, you know, variation as well. So I know it's kind of like wasting a lot of the scrap, but I just didn't want to take up too much space on the page. But then it's like, you know, when you have a big planner, you kind of have to get bigger scissors. That's much easier. Like with a bigger piece of scrap, it's easier to cover more with a big planner as well too. Let's see if I can straighten it a little bit better. Okay, there we go. All right, so that kind of starts on that side, and then I want to put something here in the middle. I might just put one of the smaller palm trees here, just to kind of cover that edge. See here. So we'll put this one like right here. I'm gonna have to punch a little bit of it, but I think I do want to keep it even. So we'll go ahead and push that together so that way we can kind of create a scene on the bottom here. I think what I'll do is, just to make it a little more cohesive, is I'll probably use some of these mounds and put some in between. So let's see here. And what's nice about like Darby's stickers, I should have pointed this out before, but she kind of has it where if you need the continue, they actually line up together so that way you can create one big long scene. So I'm going to trim off this white part right here on the sand. Trash. And then again, I didn't think again. So we're going to pull up this palm tree a little bit just so I can line that up. And then that way we can have the sand continue on across the beach. So we'll have this come across. All right, we'll put that back down. Because then I can put another palm tree here, and then I'll figure out something in the corner, probably put a few more palm trees just to kind of make it work. So let's cut this off right here. Okay. And then we'll trim in the middle. I am so excited to start getting into summer spreads. I've been completely in spring. Summer is one of my favorite. I love summer and I love fall. So I'm super excited to, you know, kind of have both the summer and then the fall like back to back coming up. So these are going to be some of my favorite spreads coming up. Okay, so let's do another one facing this way. So we'll do a couple palm trees. I wonder if I should put a girl there, actually, because then I can put together some sand. So let's do this. That's what I could do, is kind of have the sand coming off. All right. So we'll do this like kind of coming down right here. And then what I'll do is I'll put like a girl kind of in front of here so it doesn't look like that they're actually, I might just do a couple palm trees because I need to cover up that line, and then I can just do something else right here. Let me do a palm tree the other way. I feel like I need something else in between. I should just put a girl there. All right, so we'll put a palm tree here. I do want to use this big scrap, kind of like another palm trees coming off the page up here. If I can put it on straight. I am definitely rusty with doing these plan with me, so you'll have to bear with me. My goal is to, you know, try to get, you know, a little more plan with me's under my belt, so then we can, you know, be a little more well versed here. I've really been behind with my YouTube channel, so it's been a little, I've just been super busy, and you know how that goes with life, you know, being a mom of, well, Logan's now 15 months, so he definitely keeps me busy. Okay, let's see. You know what, I might put a girl there. I know I can't be decisive here. Let's see, so maybe if I pull this up gently. And if I tear it, I've printed up plenty of palm trees, but I might just move it over and put the girl kind of standing like right there so she covers up where this gap is. I just gotta figure out which girl I want standing in here. Okay, so we'll hold on tight to that for a moment. Let's see. See, Aubrey's cute. I wonder if I could put her like kind of looking like she's holding up a box, because she would cover up that gap is what I'm like looking, and I wouldn't have to trim very much off of her. I could put Jenna down in the beach chair as well, but I feel like she's so small, so she'd be better in the skinny mini. Let's see. Nina's not wide enough. Let's see, I'm saving the Polaroid girl. Let's see what Kira dolls I have, because I wanted to put one on the other side too. So I think Aubrey, I might put Aubrey there. And who else looks like they would be on long on the beach? I was like, oh, she's cute too. Actually, I might put her down here. The girl with the pineapple is so cute too. I don't know who to choose. I feel like the girls that are dressed up wouldn't look right on the beach. I mean, because like Aubrey's barefoot. So I'd say her, she'd look right on the beach. So I might use, because the only other thought I thought of with Aubrey is like she would be super cute in a bullet journal spread because they're mirrored images, and I've been wanting to do that as well. Let's see. That's what I keep telling Kira. It's like I told her, I was like, I need to have like 2 that are mirrored images like this. That way I can do bullet journal spreads and have like the girls like on the bullet, the Dutch door side. So I think I'm going to do, no, I do want to use Aubrey. Okay, so let's use Aubrey. I just got to figure out what side I want her on, because she's cute too. It's got that like sassy hip action. I just like her because I feel like she's like taking a picture like of somebody on the beach, and it's like almost like I could have her doing that, and I could have like Aubrey over here posing like she's taking a picture of Aubrey. So that's kind of what I was thinking. So yeah, let's go. I have to be really careful with Kira's dolls. She uses this vinyl sticker paper, and it's such a nice quality, but sometimes it's so hard to get off of the sheets. And then it's like, you know, with it, if you stick it down and you don't stick it down correctly, which I'm very OCD when it comes to how I stick stickers down, then you cannot pull them up. So you have to be very, very careful. Sometimes I'll do this to take a little bit of the sticky off. Okay, so we're using the tweezers. We are not gonna put her down crooked. So let's see, I might have to trim a little of her off, but that's just the edge, so I don't feel as bad about it if it's just the edge. So we'll put her there. And then I think I'm gonna have the Aubrey facing her. So it looks like Aubrey's taking a pose. I kind of thought it would be cute to have her like she's like holding up like with the box, like she's putting her hand up on something. So I need to put a box above her. So I think I could do her here and then maybe put another doll over here, because I do like this one as well, and I think she looks cute on the beach, like she's these dolls are so cute. I love them. That, or do I want the pineapple girl? I just don't feel like this is, well, she might be cute sitting on the sand with her pineapple. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so we'll just have to order another Aubrey, I guess. All right, so luckily with Catie's sticker paper, I don't have to feel like it's coming off. So Aubrey will be standing over here. Put her a little closer to the edge. So she's standing there, and then we'll put like the box, like she's putting her hand up on the box to pose. And then I'll put Kira's doll over here. She's on the other side of the beach, just minding her own business. Okay, so let's see here. Just got to be able to get one off. I just love this sticker paper that she uses, just because it's such a nice quality and it just feels so nice, especially when it's on the page, but it is very, very hard to get off. Okay, so she can be sitting, I think I'll have her sitting right here. She's kind of chilling there, minding her own business. Okay, so let me just trim off this dolls. I'm sorry, Kira. Don't be mad at me. I had to trim the doll. Okay, so that way it looks a little more. And I do need to put some sand on the other side, so let me just get a small piece of this. Can't have half of it on the bottom and then some of it not there, so we'll just lift up the bottom again. See, why did I not think of these things before I place the stickers down? It would make my life so much easier. All right, it's ripping a little bit, so gotta be careful. I just kind of wanted it to come across because the bottom shows a little bit. Okay, so let me do that. That way I can see it on the bottom there too. All right, got my little beach scene going. And then since I have this other palm tree pulled up, I might put one more palm tree right here, just because it just fills in some of that space there. So just got a couple of palm trees chilling. All right, cute. So I got my ladies making a scene. Okay, I think the best thing I can do now is put some boxes down. And I think because I have these colors, I think I'm going to stick with those, and I'm going to save the Sunset Gradient ones. So let's put some boxes down. So let's do, all right, since she's wearing the salmon color, we'll put this under her hand, like right here. So we'll find something to do on Thursday that needs a big box. I am going to layer. All right, so that way she can be holding onto that box, and then let's do one of these kind of off of it. I might use the maroon too, because sometimes I like to do the 3 colors, because I will have it in the blooms. So let's put a maroon box here. That way it's like a little cluster. And then what I'll do is I'll probably put some blooms with it too. So let's put a couple of boxes. So we'll do a couple up here, and then I have to do a couple small ones here. So let's do, we'll do this one this way, and then I'll do a green one off of it. That way we can kind of have a couple right there. My goodness, I cannot. I'm so picky about how I put these down. And I think what would be fun is I have these little dots that were on the palm tree sheet. I'm going to use these as bullet points. So I'm going to put a couple of those down before I forget, because then I can do that and then maybe put some blooms off of here. So let's do 3 of them. And we'll go ahead and put those down, like right here. Okay. And that will give me some to-dos on Saturday, which means if I do that, I probably want to put a couple here just for some balance. So sometimes I like to put these down first before I start decorating with my florals. That way I kind of know where I can put everything. Did I drop one? Okay. So we'll do 1. Make sure they're about even. So 2. And then 3. Okay, so there's some bullet points, and then I'll put some boxes kind of across like Friday and Saturday here just to kind of give it some balance, and then I'll probably put like a quote down here in between the girls. So let's see. So let's do a bigger one of the salmon color one, but I'm going to do it going this way. And then I'll do one more kind of coming off of that for Friday. So let's do a green one. I'll do one this size. I'll actually kind of have it coming, actually, I might do it down this way because I want to do the, because this is my nephew's birthday, so I kind of want to notate his birthday big. So we'll put some blooms on the top. And then let's put some boxes on the other side too. So let's see. So I got bullet points there. Let's do bullet points here and bullet points here. Or should I do there and there? Okay, so let's see here. I think I'm going to do them here because I have boxes right here, so we'll try to make them. Get some of these here. Okay, so let's do the bullet points there. And then we'll do, I feel like I want to do them on Monday because then I can put, let's see, I can do boxes here and boxes down here. So yeah, let's do Monday. we'll do 3 bullet points here. And then a couple that I have on the sheet left over, I can use and kind of save them for when I do my skinny mini spread. Because I only put like 2 bullet points on each day there. Okay, so let's do 1 there and 1 there. Okay, so let's do some more boxes. Let's see, I'm gonna do a couple skinny ones. So we'll do the maroon and the salmon here. So we'll do 1 there and then 1 staggered off of it. That one looks a little crooked. I'm just OCD about my boxes being straight. It is bad. Okay, then let's do, I'm gonna do, so let's do a bigger maroon because I don't have a big maroon yet. So we'll do a big maroon. Let's do it on Wednesday. Go down a little further just so I can have my blooms up top. And then let's do a green one off of it right there. And then let's do a skinny salmon, like that one right there. Okay. All right, so that's good for boxes. Almost. All right, so let's do some blooms. I think I'm gonna start with the sunset petal. I think this would tie in that maroon color really well. So I think I'm gonna start with, usually like to do 1 in the sidebar, kind of bringing the spread together, but then I'll kind of go across the top here. Or do I just want to do it there and maybe put a quote over here? Decisions. Okay, it's not quite summer yet, so I might do a quote here, a quote down here, and then a quote like up over here. Okay, so actually I got the perfect. So we're gonna do Sunkissed Skin and Salty Hair. I'll do that like right here, kind of coming off of the box. And then we'll do so here comes the sun. I feel like I'm doing a sunshine state of mind down there. Okay, so we'll do this one down here. Then I can do her there. I'll just do it right here. Here comes the sun. Okay, and that's crooked. I can't live with myself with it being crooked. I can't. I've tried to ignore it before and it bothers me too much, so we just can't. Okay, so here we go. There, that gives some quotes there. So let's see. I feel like the best thing to do is to kind of cut them first and then go from there. Mommy's probably like, why are you always cutting my stickers? Actually, that one's too far down there, so we'll go like right here. I can't see on the top. my issue with me cutting those like that is sometimes they cut crooked and then I'm not straight. Okay, that actually fits perfect. All right, so we have to straighten this out though. I'm just gonna have to use my X-Acto knife to trim off the little bit that I cut crooked. Okay, so we'll just trim that off right there. Like summer is one of my favorite seasons, and when I saw this palette like that they were doing, I was kind of excited about it because these are not your traditional. Typically you see like the hot pinks and like the blues and everything too. So this palette just like totally, it took me by surprise, but I am so here for it. I kind of thought of like camping a little bit when I saw it because those kind of look like the end of summer like camping vibes, but then like, you know, once I saw like the blooms and everything, I'm like, okay, those are gorgeous. All right, so let's do that. And then when I get over here, I can do maybe something smaller like this. So we'll do it like right there. Okay, and then that way I still have room for my bullet points. I should have mixed some of the palm leaves up here with the florals, but that's okay. I'll do that in a different spread. I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing a spread with these stickers every week for the next like couple months. They are just so beautiful. These girls did such an amazing collab together. Okay, so we'll throw some there. Let's do... Okay, we'll do this one here, if I can get it up. So then I was thinking I can do this one. I'm gonna have to probably cut a couple times. Get these pieces off my scissors. All right. Okay, so we're gonna do just a skinny cut right there. We'll come up down a little bit over the box, but that's okay. Okay, and then I think on this side, I might just trim it one more time. I might actually do this. I can hear my husband singing Miss Rachel to my son. He's downstairs right now and he's such a good dad. Okay, so there we go. I think if I do that, I'm just going to move that top bullet point down just a tad, just so when I start writing it doesn't go into the bloom. Just a tad. And of course I put it crooked. So that bothers me now because now they're not evenly spaced. Why'd I have to be so picky? Okay, that looks better. Perfect. So now I'm just going to use some of these blooms and kind of like put them on like the sides of the boxes just to give it a little bit of I think I'm going to do it this way. And I can do those colors right there. And then these ones can go over here. Sorry if you can hear my husband. It's cute. He is such a good dad. So these ones will cut like this. I'll do this one down here. Now I have to go back and get more of these boxes from IMA too, because they're so pretty. This one I'll do up here. So I'll still have a little bit of room to write. I'll just write something small there that doesn't take up too much room. The only thing that's bothering me is this maroon box is crooked. I wonder if you guys were noticing that when I put it down. I don't know why it bothers me so much. I probably just need to get over it, but that's hard. I don't think I can do it. That one I might have to live with. We'll just have to close our eyes and pretend like it's not crooked. Okay, so I do think I want to do one over here. So let's take this one and we'll do it kind of like this. And then I'll cut off this excess, and then I can just use this in the Skinny Mini when I do it, because that would be a good scrap to use. Oop, I cut off a little bit of my planner, because I know I'm going to have to print out more of these stickers as well. Okay, and then I do want to put some headers here. Now I do have Michelle plan on it. She did make me some headers, so let me grab some of those. Let me see here. I do have meetings, so I'll just grab the headers for the moment. Okay. So I'll use some of these. I'll put one here. Probably just do 3 because this one I don't have room for. So let's do a remember. Yeah, she just made these on the Cricut, and I believe she used the font Dear John. So you can go into Cricut Design Space if you have that, and you can just make the headers and, you know, just kind of make them yourself. And she was really nice enough to send me some of them. Okay, I'll do Don't Forget. Right here. Okay, and then I'll just do Get It Done right here, because that's on Saturday, and that will just kind of be like my reminder of stuff to get done over the weekend. Definitely have to make sure by the time Saturday comes around, I have some of my stuff done before my nephew's birthday party on Sunday. Okay. All right. Really wish I had some cute washi that matched this. I feel like I just need, like, you know, a couple little accents of washi just to kind of tie it together. I don't really feel like I want too much more of the florals. Let's see. I have this gold washi. I think I'm just going to use some of this gold washi just to kind of give it a little bit of accent. So of course I'm going to have to rip it because we cannot have straight washi. So let's see here. So let's tear it. I'm just going to do like little small pieces just to kind of accent and kind of like layer onto some of these like boxes and floral sets just to kind of give it a little bit of pop. Okay, so let's do this one right here. I can hear my husband singing again. That's so cute. Put some there, and then I'll do, that's probably good just for a little bit of accent. I don't need to overdo it. Okay, so I think I'm about done. I just need to, like, you know, punch out where these stickers are, but there's my spread for next week. I'm using the new Sunkissed collab from Martinez Sticker Company, Stick with Catie and Silas Co. I am an affiliate for Martinez Sticker Company, so you can use my code STUFF15 for 15% off. Also, Catie and Kira both have affiliates as well, so go to their pages on Instagram and check out, I'll link them down below. That way you can check out, so if you decide to order some of these stickers from the shop, you can use the rep code to save. So thank you again for joining me, and everybody have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.